What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're doing some changing around of tool storage here in the shop, so let's get to it. So, like I said, we're changing some things up here. As you can see, I've already started taking stuff apart. Basically, what's going to happen is the locker, the green Cornwell Tools cart, and the green US General cart are going to go to work. And then my large Snap-on toolbox from work is going to come home. And it's going to be mounted in here. I'm going to take these cabinets down. I'm going to take my pegboard down. We're going to get that toolbox, the blue Snap-on toolbox situated, the tool cart situated, and then rehang the cabinets and the pegboard. These are upper cabinets anyway, so I figure once I get things situated, we can hang those up on the wall and get the storage up off the ground higher. So basically this welding cart will go over here in the corner, and then it's going to be the smaller blue and orange 40-inch work center will be in this area, then the larger toolbox will be in this area. I'm going to hang the pegboard the correct size to be flush with the bottom of the toolbox. And then maybe we'll put one of these cabinets next to it over here, and then the other one can go on that side over there. This one at the end we'll probably just get rid of. That should free up a little more room in this area for working on stuff. I'll have more storage for tools. Basically, I need to get things a little more organized. As you can see, I have just, random sockets. Yeah, I needed to get together around here. We have the Indy Fiero to work on. We have parts that are going to go in my red Fiero. We have a go-kart to work on, a Trans Am to work on. I got parts for my BMW sitting on the back of the Indy Fiero. We have an old Cushman 3-wheel golf cart project that we're going to work on. So I want to get this set up properly, and having that bigger toolbox at home will be nice because it'll give me a bigger workbench and it will give me a lot more storage. I need to go get myself some socket rails to organize the sockets a little better, kind of like what I have up here. This cart will stay at home. So let's get on it. We gotta get the rest of this stuff emptied out. We're gonna load them up on the truck. I'll have to get a trailer for this one and then a trailer to bring the Snap-on ones home. So that's our project here over the next few days. Let's get on it. That being said, I scattered my tools across the shop and loaded my boxes in the back of the pickup truck. And took them to work. Got everything swapped over from the Snap-on box into the green toolboxes, and everything ready to go at work, as you can see here. We're back. We got this toolbox and that toolbox here at the shop. Today, the goal is to get all my tools organized. As you can kind of see, everything is everywhere. Oh, no! This box is still organized, but I want to get all this stuff in this box, in the locker, and in that box. And after we get that done, I can take down this old workbench area, hang the pegboard up behind the toolbox, hang the cabinets up on the wall, and get things more organized. Those are solid oak cabinets. I haven't figured out how I'm going to get those up to fasten them to the wall yet, but we'll figure it out. I went to Harbor Freight and I bought some stuff to help kind of organize some of my tools in the toolbox. This is a few hours worth of work. I have a ton of crap. Didn't realize how much I had until you start moving. we're halfway. Tools are all put away. As you can see, it's not stuff stacked over here anymore. Got sockets organized and wrenches organized. So we're good to go there. So now we have to take the pegboard down, which there's just a couple things left on that. And then we can empty these cabinets and take them down. And then I will get this toolbox, and the welding table against this wall here where I want them. And we will hang the pegboard back up, and then we'll hang the cabinets up. And then we can organize all the parts and pieces that are in the cabinet right now back into the cabinets. And I think we're good. Well, there you have it. I'm all done. We got the toolboxes here along the wall. Pegboard is up. You can see I got the cabinets hung up over on this side. That one's just miscellaneous parts and pieces. This one here, it's got fluid, nails, spare parts in it. It was interesting hanging those up, but it worked out. Got the toolbox all ready to go, except for stuff I didn't take care of. See, we got all the drawers organized on this thing. All power tools and chargers in this drawer. Then the locker is spare fluids and overstock of bolts and nuts and all that stuff. Then obviously this is set up as my roll it to where I'm working cart, so the most of the tools I use when I'm working on stuff's in there. This is more overflow, but it gives me a nice workbench to set stuff on. Pretty happy with having this thing home. I also have more room here in front of the lift to work on stuff. So if I'm removing an engine out of a car, putting an engine in a car, say 81 Trans Am, I'll have more room to swing it around in here. All right guys, so it's a week and a half-ish later. Finally got everything set up, so I figured I'd show it to you real quick and close this video out. So we have the Matco's 80 series toolbox. This is the one that pretty much all my stuff that I use is in, because I can wheel this thing over to wherever I decide to work. So I'm over here working on the lift. I can have this where I'm working. I got the snap-on toolbox here. This gives us a really nice workbench. Place to set stuff, place to work on some stuff. I've got my spare bolts and spare fittings and miscellaneous pieces here. I got some storage bins up there. We got the pegboard set up perfectly up here. I have obviously more room where I can hang some stuff. I've got the toolbox pretty well laid out and organized. Went through, got all my spare sockets organized. This drawer, we got all the wrenches. We've got pullers, clutch alignment tools, gloves, files, big old crescent wrenches. And this stuff's all organized and laid out so I can grab it. This is miscellaneous bolts and fuses, relays, wiring stuff, vacuum hoses, you know, whatever little bits and pieces you have, you can organize them in here. You can also change the partitions in this, make less bins, more bins. It's a pretty cool feature. This one here is the brake drawer. Got the tool for compressing the spin-in calipers. Got a couple big C-clamps, brake flaring tools, line wrenches, stuff like that. In this drawer we are storing air.
Idiot!
This is the electrical drawer, so more fuses, wiring, butt connectors, shrink wrap. This is the specialized crimper that I bought for redoing the wiring harness in the Trans Am. We got a butane soldering iron. We have multimeter, all the electrical stuff. This drawer is pliers and some other miscellaneous stuff. See, not too much in here. This drawer is just big stuff. Timing light, sawzall, bandsaw, death wheel, chain for lifting up engines. This drawer we are also storing air. This is the power drawer, so all my chargers are back in the back here because this has a power strip in it. Batteries for this GoPro, and then all my power tools are in here. Ones I use all the time on top. Some of the air tools are in there too. And this drawer is spray paint, spray cans and lubricants.
What the hell is even that?
Lubricants, that makes sense. And stuff like that. Some 3-jaw pullers. Then we can move on down to this box. This box is miscellaneous junk in that drawer. This is my bolt bin. I believe this is just extra parts. Fiero parts, some vacuum line, fuel line, stuff like that. There's also spare parts in the bottom that opens up. Here we have the welding cart. We've got the nice vise on here. This is like a workbench too, and I can weld on it. We've got the cold cut saw, and we have the bench grinder. I kind of like this setup here. I can use it here, or if I need to, I can wheel it to wherever I want to go. And then I have my wooden cabinets that are hung up on the wall. These used to be down here on the floor, and they were the workbench. But now they're actually hung up on the wall where they should be. So they're easier to open the drawers. And this one's just got bolts and parts and pieces in it. It's just bulk storage basically. Then the nice thing about it is up here on top I can store Fiero parts and pieces and all that good stuff. Same as this shelf here, it's got all kinds of Fiero parts and pieces. It's got my dip your car Plasti Dip sprayer, which that might come in handy if we decide to respray some cars. I got my cheap Harbor Freight welder there. And here's the other cabinet. This one's got more parts. Those are all new parts. And then up here I got spray paint and fluids and whatnot. Oh, forgot to show you. The locker here I decided to use for all my excess fluids. So I got oil, brake clean, lubricants, some coolant, trans fluid. Got my super clean floor absorbent, battery charger, jump pack, and then all these drawers are all my spare bolts and nuts and cotter pins and all that wonderful stuff. This one's got hose clamps and some LED lights and more soldering crimps, light bulbs. You get the idea. That one's got mostly air. And this one's got some miscellaneous bits and pieces, so. Yeah, and then on the door, you can store fluids and whatnot there. So, I'm pretty happy with having this at home. Gives me way more storage. I feel the shop is set up way better for working on cars. Now I just need to get working on some cars. Oh, and Super Clean were nice enough to send us a banner, so we put them up there. They also sent me some more cleaners when they sent that. And they also want me to do a giveaway, so I've decided I will do their giveaway. They want to send one person a box with a couple of their cleaning products in it, totally free. So they told me to pick somebody. So what I want you to do, if you're interested in winning, you got to be in the lower 48 states. Sorry, nobody in Alaska, nobody in Hawaii or Canada or any other country. So I think what we're going to do is the first person to put down in the comments what year I purchased my red 1988 Pontiac Fiero. They will be the person that wins it, and I'll contact you and just need your address, and I'll give it super clean, and they will send you out some cleaning products. Totally free. And if you want to see how they work, you can go back and watch the video of the Trans Am where we cleaned that up, because we used some of their products to clean up the paint on that car, because it's been sitting for, I don't know, 15 years. And it was pretty dirty. Had some melty stuff on it from the fire. So they work pretty good. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it. But I think I'm gonna wrap this video up there. We have way more projects we have to work on. Now that I got my crap together out here, the Indy Fiero that I really want to work on, the new console for my red 88 Fiero. We have a headliner to do in the wide body Pontiac Fiero with the 3800 swap. I have some news coming on the 81 Trans Am. I've kind of changed my mind on some of the stuff I'm going to do with that car. We have some parts to put on my new BMW that I picked up. We have the Fiero go-kart. We're going to do some work on that. I'm sure some of you have seen my 3-wheel Cushman golf cart here. I got some stuff I want to do with this. I got a spare Predator 212 engine, same one that the Fiero go-kart here has. So I think I want to convert that electric golf cart over to gas. So that's another project that we want to get working on here. So see, I have a lot of stuff to do. So I probably should quit dragging my feet and get some stuff done. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
That's good editing.